Hello, curious minds. Today, we'll talk about one of the most controversial yet crucial and fascinating periods in history, the Middle Ages. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment. It tremendously helps me keep going and searching for more historical content for you. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. In a not-so-distant past, the Middle Ages were known for imposing castles, fearless knights, and enchanting tales. However, amid the chains of tradition, something fascinating was brewing in the cauldrons of human curiosity: the scientific revolution. Contrary to popular belief, the Middle Ages were not an intellectual desert. Within monasteries and universities, knowledge-hungry minds challenged established paradigms. Great thinkers like Roger Bacon advocated experimentation and observation as legitimate means of understanding the world. The seed of skepticism towards dogmatic wisdom was planted, taking root and breaking through the soil of tradition. At the peak of this transformation, philosophers and thinkers illuminated minds with new ideas. The scientific awakening in the Middle Ages planted the seeds of what would become one of the most thrilling eras in human history, the Modern Age. This revolution wasn't just a change in books. It was a metamorphosis of mentality, a spectacle echoing through the centuries, shaping the course of humanity. While bards sang their songs in taverns, something else was shining in the firmament, not just the stars that dotted the medieval night, but also the brilliance of a new scientific era. Galileo Galilei, one of the greatest figures in this transition, gazed at the sky through his improved telescopes and challenged conceptions of the cosmos. By turning his lens toward the moon, Galileo discovered a mountainous landscape and craters, challenging the Aristotelian view of a perfect celestial sphere. The stars, once ethereal lights, became distant suns, displacing Earth from the center of the universe. The astronomical revolution was in full swing. Used as the stars rebelled against the darkness, minds like Copernicus and Kepler boldly shifted Earth from its cosmic pedestal. The universe was no longer a static stage, but a dynamic spectacle, where celestial bodies danced to the rhythm of gravity's laws. This shows us that, gazing at the sky, scientists from the Middle Ages to the Modern Age shed light on the unknown, turning obscurity into a sparkling glow of discoveries echoing through the coming centuries. While alchemists sought to transform common metals into gold and discover the elixir of immortality, something fascinating was happening in the dusty laboratories of the Middle Ages. Alchemy, with its mystical symbolism, was like a chemical dance preceding the grand scientific symphony of the modern age. Among alembics and retorts, alchemists like Paracelsus and Robert Boyle began to grasp the hidden secrets of substances. Paracelsus, often considered the father of pharmacology, explored healing through the chemical properties of elements. Boyle, in turn, stripped alchemy of its mystical cloak and contributed to the consolidation of chemistry as an experimental science. Alchemy, initially seeking esoteric transformations, became the precursor to modern chemistry. Molecules danced in an intricate choreography, revealing secrets about the composition of matter. This phase of the scientific revolution was like an explosion of colors on the alchemical stage, paving the way for a deeper understanding of elements and their relationships. While alchemists sought the philosopher's stone, they were, in fact, paving the way for a new era of discoveries that would transcend the bounds of the unknown. Chemistry, once a mystical dance, was about to become a radiant scientific discipline. In a world where ideas were as valuable as gold coins, the scientific revolution boldly advanced, bringing with it the flourishing of reason and intellectual dissection. On this effervescent stage, thinkers emerged to challenge the chains of traditional thought, laying the groundwork for a new understanding of the world. The Encyclopedia, a monumental work of the Enlightenment, symbolizes this intellectual awakening. Under the leadership of Diderot and D'Alembert, brilliant minds joined forces to compile a compendium of knowledge that would illuminate the minds of future generations. This was not just a book, it was a celebration of human reason, a collection of thoughts challenging the shadows of ignorance. Enlightenment philosophers like Voltaire and Rousseau wielded their pens like swords against the tyranny of ignorance and obscurantism. They questioned dogmas, advocated for freedom of thought, and proclaimed that knowledge should not be a privilege, but a light shining for all. In this thrilling part of the journey, the scientific revolution becomes a revolution of reason. The light of reason burned like a torch, dispelling the darkness of superstition, and pointing towards a future where knowledge would be the guiding beacon for humanity forward. As the globe spun on its axis, a singular mind was about to shed light on the nature of motion. Sir Isaac Newton, with his famous apple and keen gaze, gave the scientific revolution a new dimension by formulating the fundamental laws of physics. Newton, a mathematician alchemist, unraveled the secrets of the cosmos by postulating his famous law of gravity. It wasn't just an apple falling in his orchard. It was the understanding of the forces governing celestial bodies. The falling apple, joining the eternal dance of the moon and planets, formed a link between the celestial and the terrestrial. Newton's three laws became the pendulum swinging between simplicity and grandeur, from the apple to the movement of planets. He described the universe in terms of elegant mathematical equations. This revelation transformed the study of motion from a casual observation into a precise and formal discipline. The pendulum of discovery swung between the microscopic and macroscopic worlds, inaugurating an era where physics would be the key to unraveling the mysteries of the universe. Newton, in his mathematical alchemist attire, guided us to a deeper understanding of celestial mechanics and the cosmic dance that still continues in the far reaches of space. While Newton unraveled the secrets of the stars, a new frontier opened before scientists, the microscopic realm invisible to the naked eye. With the invention of the microscope, the scientific revolution delved into the microscopic kingdom, uncovering mysteries that would change how we understand life. Anton van Leeuwenhoek, the father of microbiology, wielded the microscope like a magic wand, revealing an infinitely small universe. Under his lenses, he witnessed microscopic organisms, ushering in a new era of biological discoveries. The cell, once merely an academic term, became the fundamental unit of life. Robert Hooke, observing cuts of cork, coined the term cell, laying the foundations for the cell theory that would shape modern biology. Life, once mysterious and esoteric, was now under the scrutiny of curious scientists. The biological revolution not only revealed the complexity and diversity of life, but also challenged traditional conceptions of creation and evolution. The genetic code of existence began to be deciphered, paving the way for a deeper understanding of heredity and biological diversity. In this microscopic journey, scientists of the modern age left their fingerprints on the book of life, transforming biology into a science that unveils the secrets of growth, reproduction, and adaptation. The scientific revolution was now a symphony echoing from the far reaches of the universe to the most intimate details of life on Earth. While the world explored microscopic wonders, a new phenomenon began to electrify curious minds: electricity, the electrical revolution. A vibrant chapter in scientific history, transformed curious shocks into a deep understanding of the invisible forces permeating the cosmos. The name Benjamin Franklin shone like an electric star in this sky of discoveries. His experiments with kites and storms laid the foundations for understanding atmospheric electricity and coined the term electric charge. Electricity, a once mysterious force, began to dance in his experiments, revealing itself as a formidable power. The invention of the voltaic pile by Alessandro Volta provided a controllable source of electricity, enabling systematic experiments. Michael Faraday, with his rotating magnetic fields, demonstrated that electricity and magnetism were two sides of the same coin, unifying these phenomena into a coherent theory. The electrical revolution, besides illuminating our light bulbs, energized scientists' imaginations. Practical applications of electricity emerged, transforming not only science, but also everyday life. The world was about to be connected by invisible wires, creating an electric web that would unite nations and drive the Industrial Revolution. In this electrically charged part of our narrative, The scientific revolution reaches new heights, transforming electricity from a curious wonder into a driving force that would shape the future of humanity. As the scientific revolution unfolded, the various streams of knowledge began to converge, forming a powerful river rushing toward the future. Science, technology, and innovation intertwined, shaping a landscape of discoveries that would echo through the centuries to come. The steam engine, fueled by the energy unleashed in the electrical revolution, became the locomotive of progress, propelling the Industrial Revolution. The gears of knowledge turned faster and faster, leading to remarkable advancements in all disciplines. The legacies of scientists like Newton, Galileo, and others melded with technological innovations. Science was no longer just a quest for understanding. It was the driving force behind societal transformation. The age of information and automation was about to be born, shaping a world where global connection would make information a powerful currency. The scientific revolution, which began in the curious minds of the Middle Ages, became an epic of discoveries that transcended borders. From observing stars to mastering electricity, humanity was now on the threshold of a future where the fusion of science and technology would shape the trajectory of civilization. As this narrative comes to its conclusion, it is evident that the scientific revolution was not just a chapter in history, but an endless symphony resonating through time. There are still mysteries to unravel, frontiers to explore, and discoveries to be made. The stage of science remains illuminated, awaiting the restless minds that will continue the incredible eternal quest for discovery and innovation. That's it, curious minds. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next video.